So, as with the others, we did 3, 6, 12. Now we bounce up to 25. Anything exciting? Anything exciting? Sort of, not really, kind of. Yeah, okay. And then double that again to 50%. Ooh, it just sizzled there for a second. So, we'll see what those do. They are surprisingly unreactive at this point. That can't be right. Can it? We might have to try this again with a different bottle. This might have degraded. Okay, so we're doing it again because the lack of reaction. 25 again makes me wonder if that hadn't degraded to the point of being not very useful. Okay. Certainly seems to be going more than the previous one. Yep, I think so. All right, so I'm more satisfied with that. Still was kind of expecting more from this one. What I should say is that these are from a different bottle. I have 2 bottles, and one of them has an inner cap, stopper type thing, and the other one didn't. So I took both of the bottles out, and I noticed that one of them seemed more bloated and pressurized than the other, and that was, of course, the one that has the inner stopper, and so I used the one that didn't. And yeah, but again, I'm super surprised that this is not doing more. So 2 different bottles of different concentrations, 25% here, 50% there. A little disappointed. So we're at something like 6 hours. No. Yeah, about 6 hours after. And even the 50%, like, nothing, right? Nothing. We'll see if maybe it's like gotten softer or something in the process. But anyway, what I thought we could do, this is just plain old grocery store bleach, sodium hypochlorite. And so what is it, 4%, 5%, something like that. This is the 3% hydrogen peroxide cloth. It's been completely washed and dried, so it doesn't have any more of that in it. But let's just see, for purposes of discussion, what that does to the color change as compared to the hydrogen peroxide over the course of the next, whatever period of time. Bleach, 50% hydrogen peroxide. I would say it's already much lighter. It's been what, it's about 5-10 minutes in the bleach. This has been 6 hours or whatever. And it gets me to thinking about maybe getting some white fabric, getting an old white shirt and staining it with coffee and with wine and with turmeric and with whatever, and seeing how these different cleaning agents handle different stains. That would be cool. And now it's been another, what, 3-4 hours? Guess which one this is that is now completely white. And I would guess potentially probably a little bit structurally compromised, maybe. I don't know. So I thought maybe something was going on with these, the dyes in this that made it sort of more color fast with these, but absolutely not, because the bleach 100% took all of it out. So gonna rinse these out and see what they look like when they're all done. I have my window open, so I hope the road noise isn't too loud, but it's a beautiful day outside and I could use the fresh air, but I don't want to go outside to get it. Which one of these do you think is traditional sodium hypochlorite bleach? One of these is not like the others. You know, white. And with some light, like, pulling and sort of yanking at these, I wanted to see maybe if they became sort of soft and tearable. Tearable as in able to tear. But they did not. Even these, maybe a little bit lighter than these, but not noticeable. Not in any way that is noticeable. We will assume that this is as close to the original colors we can get. Maybe those are a little bit faded. I wouldn't, soak my clothes in 50% hydrogen peroxide, and for many reasons. But it appears that if you were to spill some, or whatever, or messed up your dilution or something, that they would be fine. Whereas even just plain old pure store bleach, which is 4%, 5% something sodium hypochlorite, completely tore all of the dyes apart, broke it down, and we just have plain old white cloth. The other thing apparently was that they said that maybe some of this, the higher concentrations could change like the texture, could make it kind of brittle, but I don't feel like that's the case. That said, it's worth noting that I line dry my clothes, so they're not like laundry dryer soft anyway, so maybe I'm a little bit used to that. But yeah, this is the result. 3% and then bleach, 6, 12, 25, 225, and then 250s, and that's what they look like. Let's do stains next.